on who you are. If you're a hobbyist, you get to fly in accordance with Advisory Circular 9157, and I know you're all familiar with that. That's a pretty generous set of standards, and we like that a lot. Now, ironically, let's say you're a firefighter, and you want to use this exact same piece of technology that we as hobbyists use. You need to complete this rather rigorous set of standards called a Certificate of Authorization, a COA. And then finally, if you want to, if you're a commercial operator, and you want to, capture aerial video for a film or a television show or whatever, the FAA says forget about that. Maybe in 2015 you'll get that opportunity. So you can see
life with assumptions. You can't survive in life without assumptions. It turns out that once you make certain assumptions, if you're wrong about those assumptions, you'll come up with the wrong conclusion. And this is actually a story about how I spent 20 years thinking about this problem and thinking about it the wrong way. And it's because of what I was taught in engineering school. And my dad...
By putting you on the jump seat. Now you're probably asking yourself, what's a jump seat? It's a very important place for an airline pilot because it's oftentimes how we get to work. But between the captain and the first officer on every airliner that you fly on, there's a little seat that folds out from the wall. And it's a very special place. And only very special people ever get to sit there. You know what? One thing that I remember most about that descent to the river was just all the noise in the cockpit. We have all kinds of oral alerts that are sounding off. Some of them erroneously, where we came too close to a helicopter that was coming up the Hudson River, and we have devices that warn us of that. And so we're going to get traffic call out. Because we're descending and we have no power and our gear is up, we're getting this audible call over our speakers, too low gear, too low flat. We have an alert bell that's sounding continuously as these cascading failures keep, the alert bell sounds to warn us of all these different failures that we're having. Through all this noise, Sully has the presence of mind and to reach back, grab the public address telephone, which looks like an old-style telephone receiver. It sits between the pilots on the back of the console, and he gives the command to the cabin. This is the captain. Brace for impact. Now, once again, that's actually a sign. It's a sign to our flight attendants to start into their emergency preparedness procedures. They start in unison, chanting, brace, brace, heads down, stay down, brace, brace, heads down, stay down, over and over and over again, to get the passengers into the proper position for a crash landing.
See, there's a nice little 20-ton it's not an ultralight or a micro.
I'm the AMA president. I thank each and every one of you for coming to the show. I would hope that your day's events are as enjoyable as they could possibly be. There's going to be some exciting things happen today. We're going to talk about those in the near future. And I think if you're not impressed with today, I don't know what it's going to take from the Academy to be impressed.